Hey guys, Profe Pablo here, Spanish teacher turned Minecraft engineer. Just recently, I got a challenge from my buddy Brandon, who suggested that I make a farm or show how to harvest each block in the game of Minecraft. I thought that would be a fun series, so we're getting going today. The first block on the list is the oak wood planks. Obviously, oak wood planks are harvested from oak trees, which are pretty easy to find. The trick is making it into a farm where we can not only harvest the wood, but also get the saplings to create more trees. I was messing with designs for semi-automatic oak tree farms, but I'm going to be honest, they use so much bone meal that it really wasn't worth it. So the next thing is to create a farm that harvests oak trees, but not the giant type of oak. Although that gives you so much more wood, it will not drop saplings as easily because you have to make sure and mine out every single block, and some of these blocks are kind of hidden in the oak. So it's easier to do the small ones because all the wood is straight in one vertical column. So I give you the oak tree mini farm. This farm is very easy to make. After you harvest the trees, it will drop oak saplings. As a bonus, it also drops apples. To build this farm, we need to start with a semi-open area. Let's start by building a platform that is 17 blocks by 19 blocks. What I would suggest doing is creating the outline and then filling in the middle. Once you have your 17 by 19 platform, let's build up a wall on the edge 3 blocks tall, all the way around. Then make sure that your block of 19 is in front of you. Come to the left, lay down water all along one wall. Come to the right and do the same. Okay, and you will have a strip of blocks right here in the middle. We're going to need to break those up. So go ahead and break off that row. And then in the back of the build, place down a thing of water. It's going to flow all the way here. And then you can break these blocks. Place another thing of water. And then I like coming here and breaking the blocks until the water stops. Here you can break a block and crouch and place a hopper going into this block. And then break these blocks and place a double chest. That way, everything from this farm is flowing down here and will go into this double chest. It looks like this so far. Kind of like having it in between two biomes. You get the different colored water. From there, what we are going to do is take a block, come in 2 in from this line of water. So 1, 2, and actually 3 blocks. Then you can build 1, 2, 3, 4. Break these blocks. Come out 1, 2, 3, 4. Break these blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Break those. And then you should have 4 to the edge over here. That is correct. So you have 3 evenly spaced blocks. Then come out 2 from this edge, but on the same row as these blocks, you can build up just like this. So I'm going to give you kind of an overview of this farm just like this, so that you can place those blocks evenly. It doesn't make that big of a difference. I just like things to be symmetrical. Then I mirror that over on this side. You'll have 12 blocks that are pretty symmetrically spaced in this farm. Then come and place dirt on each one of those blocks. Then on each of these rows, on the wall, we're going to build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do that on each one of these rows. And do it on each place where these rows would intersect this outer wall. So I'm following this line, 7 blocks high. Following this row, following this row. Again, I'm just doing that all the way around. And again, it doesn't make that big of a difference. It just helps it look symmetrical. Okay, so now we have a farm that looks like this. And what we are going to do is put a roof on it. So to do that, we're simply going to run a row of blocks across these that are on the corner. Right there. and right there. So you take the pillars on the corners and run rows of blocks all the way across. Okay, so now I have something that looks like this. And what I'm going to do is fill in this platform here so that I have lots of space to walk. Okay, so now I have something that looks like this, but to give me more space to walk, I'm going to fill in one more row all the way around. So on top, I actually have an 11 by 15 platform that connects to all of these pillars. Now, this is a little tricky, but what you want to do is kind of line up where these blocks are right here. One way to do that is come to where the dirt is, build up a couple blocks, look straight up, and break. And then break those blocks, come and do it again. We basically want there to be a block right above each one of these dirt blocks. There I go. Now I have an open block above where each one of those dirt blocks is, and I'm going to place trapdoors on each one of those. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I just find it makes the farm look a little better. And now it's time to add some lights to this. So what I'm going to do is directly between these trapdoors, I'm going to break holes like this. And I'm going to add some sort of light just to kind of light up the farm a little bit. Okay, there we go. Lastly, where each one of these columns is, I'm going to build up ladders all the way to the top. That just makes it easy access to the top. If you don't feel like using ladders, you can of course use vines, because vines grow. So you just put a vine up here. Here, let me show you. Put a vine there, it will eventually grow down to the bottom. Works just like a ladder. Okay, now the way this farm works is actually really easy. So you climb up a ladder. Oh, I'm saying it's easy and then I made it difficult. You climb up a ladder, come to the edge, lay down a sapling, and then you can either wait for that sapling to grow or you can throw some bone meal on it, and it will create the small version of an oak tree. Then I just climb up my ladder, break open my trapdoor, and start digging down. Obviously, this would work better with an axe. Okay, and from there, I can either jump into the water to get out, or I can break some leaves. Kind of jump this way to get out. Okay, that's driving me crazy. I'm going to build an extra row right here so that it's easier to get off the ladders and onto the edge. Doing that all the way around because I like symmetry. All right, let's try that again. Ah, so much better. So now it is going to take a little time, but these leaves are going to decompose. And look, there it goes. And it drops the saplings. And the saplings come all the way over here, fall into this hopper, and come into this chest, along with apples. Then all you have to do is take your sapling, any saplings that you have left over, and throw those on different dirt blocks, and either wait or make them grow with bone meal. And the same thing, you just climb to the top, climb down, harvest your wood. If you do fall in, you can always crawl out this way through the chest. It's not that hard. As this farm continues, you will get more and more saplings. And the more saplings you plant, the less bone meal you need, because one of these is likely to grow. And before you know it, you'll have tons of saplings and tons of wood. Another question you guys might have is, does this work for other trees? And the answer is, yes, it does. This will also work for jungle saplings. It'll give you the mini version of the jungle tree, and you harvest them the exact same way. I've tested this with other saplings, and it just doesn't work. These saplings apparently need a different base for them to be able to grow. But for many jungle trees and many oak trees, it works just fine. I hope you guys enjoyed this mini tree farm. I'm looking forward to making farms for the rest of the blocks in Minecraft. As always, thanks for watching.